Potemer is one of the most fascinating and controversial figures the Roblox community has ever produced. He didn't rise through polished gameplay or friendly commentary. He rose through chaos, instinct, and the ability to turn even the smallest situation into a story the entire community couldn't ignore. From the moment he started uploading, viewers realized he wasn't like the others. His voice was sharper, his editing more chaotic, and his confidence almost unreal. Potemer spoke with the energy of someone who didn't care who he offended, and that fearlessness became both his greatest strength and the reason so many people turned against him. People love to say they hate him, but they never stop watching. Potemer built his reputation on exposing lies, debunking fake leaks, and calling out creators who thought they were untouchable. Sometimes he was right, sometimes he was very wrong, but he made everything entertaining. He could take a 2-second clip, slow it down, edit it dramatically, and suddenly the entire community was arguing about it. Even when he stretched the truth, even when he exaggerated, people couldn't look away. Lankybox is a name everyone in the Roblox community knows, whether they admit it or not. They built an empire out of pure energy, over-the-top reactions, and a style so loud and chaotic that you can recognize it within 3 seconds. For some viewers, they're the kings of kid-friendly entertainment. For others, they are the most annoying, overhyped, and over-edited creators on the platform. And that split is exactly what makes their story so interesting. Lankybox didn't become huge by accident. They became huge because they understood something most creators never figure out. Kids love excitement, colorful editing, fast pacing, and personalities who act like every second is the most important moment of their lives. Justin's dramatic screams, Adam's confused reactions, the skits, the dancing, the chaotic thumbnails, everything was crafted to grab your attention and never let go. And it worked. Their videos exploded across Roblox, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. They became unavoidable. UWUCUTE is one of those Roblox YouTubers who somehow became famous and infamous at the exact same time. The moment she appeared on the platform, people instantly recognized her style. Soft pastel colors, exaggerated reactions, a high-energy ooh-woo voice, and thumbnails so bright they could light up a dark room. But behind that adorable aesthetic came a wave of controversy that turned her into one of the most divisive figures in the community. Her rise was unbelievably fast. UWUCUTE understood the algorithm better than most creators. Short, hyper-edited videos, dramatic emotions, exaggerated facial expressions, and a constant stream of content. Kids loved her, teens were confused by her, and older viewers? They either hated her style or couldn't stop watching just to figure out what was going on. She created a world where everything was cute, dramatic, and slightly chaotic, and people couldn't look away. Pei is one of the most talked-about creators in the Roblox commentary world, and not always for the reasons she hopes. She built her channel on a mix of reaction content, dramatic commentary, and a chaotic editing style where everything feels a little too fast, a little too emotional, and a little too unpredictable. And, strangely, that combination turned her into both a fan favorite and a constant target for criticism. Her rise was explosive. Pei had a talent for turning small online moments into big conversations. She'd take a minor drama, break it down with dramatic music, zoomed-in expressions, and exaggerated reactions, and suddenly the entire community was debating it. Her fans loved the energy. The way she could make even a simple screenshot feel like the biggest scandal of the year. But the same intensity that made her popular also fueled the hate. Critics claimed she overreacted, exaggerated, or took situations too personally. Some viewers accused her of making drama seem bigger than it really was, or jumping on every trending topic just to stay relevant. Parlo is one of the most unpredictable figures Roblox YouTube has ever seen. A creator who built his entire identity on chaos, confrontation, and sheer confidence. He didn't rise to fame through polished videos or friendly commentary. He rose through drama. Parlo became known as the YouTuber who would fight anyone, expose anything, and stir up a storm out of pure adrenaline. People didn't watch him because they agreed with him. They watched because they never knew what he would do next. His rise felt like a wildfire. One moment, Parlo was a small creator posting edgy takes. The next, he was the center of every conversation in the Roblox community. He called out massive YouTubers without hesitation. He made videos with the kind of aggressive editing and rapid pacing that felt more like an emergency broadcast than normal commentary. And he spoke with a level of intensity that made every minor conflict sound like the end of the world. His fans loved that energy. His critics hated it. But everyone paid attention. Avocado Plays is one of those Roblox creators who didn't just appear. He arrived with noise, personality, and a style that instantly split the community in half. From the beginning, he built his channel on a mix of chaotic energy, exaggerated reactions, dramatic storytelling, and a sense of humor that somehow manages to be both confusing and hilarious at the same time. He wasn't trying to be perfect, he was trying to be unforgettable. And in that, he succeeded. His rise felt fast, almost suspiciously fast. Every week, Avocado Plays dropped new videos with aggressive editing, unpredictable commentary, and thumbnail expressions that looked like he just witnessed the end of the universe. Kids loved the energy. New viewers got hooked instantly, but the more attention he got, the more people began to criticize him. Some said his style was too loud, others said he was copying trends, and many complained that his reactions felt over the top on purpose. But that's the thing. They were over the top on purpose, because that's exactly why people watched. Koneko Kitten is one of the most recognizable faces in the Roblox commentary world, a creator known for being calm, analytical, and surprisingly honest in a community built on chaos. But the irony is that the very qualities that made him popular are the same ones that eventually made him one of the most hated creators by a loud section of the internet. Not because he was dramatic or reckless, but because he dared to be real. Koneko Kitten rose through YouTube not by screaming, overreacting, or chasing trends, but by doing the opposite, speaking softly, thinking critically, and explaining the Roblox community with a sense of maturity most people didn't expect. He wasn't just covering drama, he was breaking it down. He wasn't just reacting, he was analyzing. And, for a long time, viewers appreciated him for that. He became the voice of reason in a sea of exaggerated commentary channels, someone who could take a messy situation and present it clearly.